We are at Bristol Motor Speedway for race 4 of the Smithfield Cup Series. 27 cars on our field today. We're in Bristol, Tennessee to do 15 laps. So here's your starting lineup for today's event. Starting on the pole for today's event, you have the 41 of Kurt Busch, and starting alongside him, Brad Keselowski. Starting in row 2, you got the 24 of Jeff Gordon and Casey Kane in the number 5 car. On row 3 is Carl Edwards, and starting next to him, David Reagan. On row 4, you have the 20 of Matt Kenseth and the 18 of Kyle Busch. On row 5, you have the 7 of Regan Smith and the 83 of Ryan Truex. On row 6, you have Roush Fenway teammates Greg Biffle and Ricky Stenhouse. On row 7, you have the 22 of Joey Logano and the 11 of Denny Hamlin. On row 8, you have the 10 of Danica Patrick and the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. On row 9 is the 9 of Marcus Ambrose, and starting next to him is Sam Hornish Jr. On row 10 is the 51 of Justin Allgaier, and starting alongside him is Dave Blaney. On row 12, I believe, is the 31 of Ryan Newman, and starting next to him is the newcomer Tony Stewart. Then you have Jimmy Johnson in the 48 and Martin Truex Jr. in the 78. Then you have Brian Vickers, our last week's winner, in the 55, and alongside him is the 3. And rounding out the field is Kevin Harvick in the 4. Okay, race 4 is underway at Bristol. Brad Keselowski leads lap 1, and Kurt Busch is fighting back on the high side. But Brad Keselowski looks like he's going to move into the lead, as he's going to lead lap 2. Kyle Busch is going to try and move into second now. And they're already catching lap traffic. There goes Brad Keselowski around Kevin Harvick. And now he's going to swing under Brian Vickers and Austin Dillon. And they're going to go above Tony Stewart as Kyle Busch is fighting for the lead. Brad Keselowski makes it 3 wide, and we got a crash on the backstretch. That's Danica Patrick and Dave Blaney. They're going to both be out of the race, and looks like Tony Stewart gets the free pass from that. And we're going to go back underway here. Brad Keselowski is going to lead us to the green. Carl Edwards makes it 3 wide for second. He's going to try and take the lead on the bottom. Can he do it? He's going to take it, and Marcus Ambrose and Sam Hornish Jr. make it 3 wide. And Carl Edwards is going to lead that lap, and Marcus Ambrose is fighting back on the bottom. And chaos on the front stretch. Joey Logano is around, so is the 83 of Ryan Truex. Caution is out. The caution's turned into a red flag as all the cars have parked on the back stretch. And on the front stretch, complete chaos as no one was able to get by. As you can see, Joey Logano and Greg Biffle are blocking the way for everyone on the front stretch. So we are under red flag. Officials are trying to get the track cleaned up. So we will try and get back racing within the hour. Here's the restart with 2 laps to go. Marcus Ambrose is our leader on the high side, and he's going to block Carl Edwards, who gets a great run off the corner. Marcus Ambrose is going to take the white flag. Joey Logano's right behind him, and Carl Edwards fighting on the bottom. Marcus Ambrose is going to block him again, and Marcus Ambrose is going to win at Bristol. Okay, so here are your final results for race 4. Marcus Ambrose took the victory. Finishing second was Carl Edwards. Finishing third was Sam Hornish Jr. Finishing 4th, surprisingly, Justin Allgaier. Finishing 5th was Dale Jr. Finishing 6th was Casey Kane. Finishing 7th was Brad Keselowski. Finishing 8th was Ricky Stenhouse. Finishing 9th, the highest Toyota, Denny Hamlin. Finishing 10th, David Reagan. Finishing 11th, Kyle Busch. Finishing 12th, Ryan Newman. Coming in 13th, Martin Truex Jr. Finishing 14th was Jeff Gordon. Coming in 15th is Matt Kenseth. Coming in 16th is Jimmy Johnson. Coming in 17th is Tony Stewart. Finishing 18th is Regan Smith. Finishing 19th is our pole sitter Kurt Busch. Finishing 20th is Austin Dillon. Finishing 21st is Brian Vickers. Coming in 22nd is Kevin Harvick. 23rd, you have Ryan Truex, and these are the cars that failed to finish. In 24th, you have Greg Biffle. 25th, you have Joey Logano. 26th is Dave Blaney, and finishing dead last is Danica Patrick. So I hope you all enjoyed this race. Stay tuned for next race at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course.